It is one of the go-to snacks for many, many people, including myself. We are talking about cheese, of course. And in honor of June, which is National Dairy Month, we have meteorologist Jacob Dickey joining us now. And he's more or less cooking up a storm here in the ciKitchen, talking about cheese and wine.
Yeah, let's start with a cheese joke. Why not?
Oh, am I ready for this? Is it going to be cheesy?
Probably. What's the cheese's favorite music? R and
Bluegrass.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Blue cheese grass.
I was going to say R and brie.
R and brie.
Hilarious. Yeah, no, I love cheese, and I think it's one of my favorite foods. It's a staple in every meal I do. I always put cheese in things. And the great thing about cheese is it's so versatile, but it also has so many flavors. Lots of folks stick to the basic cheese, your slice of cheese, your Colby Jack, but you can really branch out and get a lot of good flavors. And then, of course, I thought maybe later we can match some wines up with some of our cheeses that we have. So National Dairy Month, of course, is June, and our cheese here, we've got plates. We're going to do 2 different times this month, sampling here. We're going to start one and pair our white wines with cheese. So to get started, this is my white wine cheese plate here. It's just got 6 different types that I think will pair well with a white wine. With a white wine, it's usually a fruitier, crispier, lighter type of flavor, and these cheeses will complement that well as they tend to be a lighter flavor. You know, you're going more of a dessert cheese here with one of those, and so we get to sample each one of those. You ready to dive on in?
Yes, I got to ask, where are you getting this cheese from?
I get this cheese. You can go to any grocery store. They've got the whole aisle of cheese, usually in the deli section and whatnot. And so we found those cheeses at the store. Interesting fact, too, where I got the knowledge from, when I was in high school, I was on the FFA Dairy Foods judging team.
I have to say, every FFA kid I talk to and meet makes perfect sense that you were one, but they are always just, like, so polite, so courteous.
Oh, FFA is a fantastic
Love those
organization.
FFA kids.
Got to give a shout out to them. Of course, the FFA just does the cheese. But we'll do that. So we're going to jump in and get started here. The first cheese I want us to try is the brie cheese, hence the R and brie joke. But the bluegrass one, you kind of caught me there. This cheese right here has a really cool film on the outside, and we can zoom in. Usually it almost looks like it's got a crust on there, but the inside of it is usually very soft. And you can see here that white outside, but a soft and creamy center here. So if you want to use your toothpick and grab that other piece,
sure,
and you can sample it here. And this cheese is very smooth and creamy.
Now, what I love about brie is that it goes great with a lot of jams.
Oh,
so you can
absolutely.
make a brie sandwich, get some fresh bread, put that brie on there, fill it with, like, blueberries.
You're exactly right about that.
Oh, my gosh, it's amazing.
The brie is just a super smooth and delicious cheese, and it goes very well with lots of things. You can put it on sandwiches, like ham sandwich, and give it that nice creamy flavor. I'm going to set mine aside, because we've got a lot more to go.
Okay.
You want to set it down in the plate there, because we've got 5 more we want to try here. That brie, though.
You started with my favorite.
Did I really? That's good. Brie or camembert? That's my next question.
Ooh, brie.
Yeah, they're very similar, but the brie, in my mind, also just a little bit edge. So white wines usually go good with like a dessert type of cheese. I got this one here. You can see how the blue color. This is actually a blueberry vanilla goat cheese. Most cheese, of course, made from cow's milk, but sometimes you can get a different flavor with goat or sheep milk. This one here, more desserty in nature. You can see how the outside covered in blueberries, and then the inside, that blueberry juice has soaked in very well in there. So if you want to grab a toothpick and take a sample, usually a goat cheese compared to a sheep cheese is a bit more mild of a flavor, and the sweetness of those blueberries,
love the blueberry touch.
Really complements it well. And that's also really good for more of a dessert style. So something, too, I forgot to mention. If you want to be official cheese connoisseurs.
We got to cleanse our palate here.
Cleanse your palates. But these cheeses usually are mild enough. We may have to save that for some of the other cheeses that some people call them stinkier cheeses moving down. So
it is a little stinky in here, I have to say. Stinky in a good way. Maybe it's me, though.
Maybe. We've got a blue cheese off to the side. You can catch a whiff of that sometimes. So that's what it is. All right, next cheese on the list here, I got a mozzarella. Nothing wrong with mozzarella.
Absolutely not.
Very smooth. It's very fresh. Interestingly enough, Mama Dickey, she has wanted to make homemade mozzarella. It's supposed to be fairly easy to do.
Does she have a buffalo in her backyard?
No, but she's got chickens.
Because buffalo make the best mozzarella.
The Dickey chicks. You're right about that. Yeah.
That's just because I was raised Italian.
Really?
Yes. We're all about our buffalo.
I don't know where we would find buffalo around here. But mozzarella, very staple for Italian dishes. Pizza, love putting it on there. You can usually get mozzarella pearls, just like these, and they're individual, or you can get sliced mozzarella, a log of it. And I like those better than I like the shredded ones, because these are more fresh. And so you can see just a little pearl right there.
And they melt in the oven quick, so when you're making like your tortilla pizza, love that.
Oh, absolutely. They do really good.
Oh, cleanse. Time to cleanse. All right, what's next?
I just got a little blueberry in my mouth. I'm trying to wash down. That was so good. Next one on the list I have is Asiago cheese. This one, you usually have like an Asiago cheese bagel. And it goes on top of baked goods, whatnot. It's a bit of a stronger cheese compared to the others that we're having here. The cheese is very white and pure. There's usually signs of little bitty indents or holes in there. And usually comes in more of a triangle, but grab a piece with your toothpick there. This one, a little bit of a more smoky or nuttier flavor to it than those, but it still works really well with a white wine. Because sometimes you can be a little more adventurous. It's almost a little more, maybe pungent.
Yeah, I think it's Cracker's best friend.
It really is. It really is. All right, we got 3 more on the list here. We'll roll through. This right here is feta cheese. It's made of sheep milk. And if you want to grab a piece of that, it's a little saltier, a little stronger than goat milk cheese. I'm going to pass on that. Crumbly, it goes great on salads. We did a salad recipe a couple months ago with that. This one here is my favorite cheese. This is Munster cheese. And Munster cheese has that orange rind on the outside, a very smooth and smoky flavor.
Perfect for sandwiches.
And delicious, absolutely. That's the cheese I put on everything. So this is my 6 picks for a white wine, and coming up,
we're going to do a little bit of tasting, a little bit of both at the same time.
A little bit of both at the same time.
All right, Jacob, thank you so much. We're going to talk wines when we get back here in just a bit. Jacob, we're going to connect you guys to his Facebook page. All you have to do is head to ciliving.tv. See you in a bit.